What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you with us today. And if you're a returning viewer, subscriber, or fan, I so appreciate you watching my video yet again. So I am super into these collection videos that I started making, and I'm really enjoying kind of sharing what I have and what I'm into and the hobbies and interests that are in my life. One of the things that I am so in love with right now, and I have been for probably like the last 2 years, is the Funko Pop, or Pop figurines by the Funko Company. For whatever reason, I absolutely love these things, and I have just, spent the last 2 years building my collection. I have not purchased any one of these figures myself. They've all been gifted to me, and it's been so gracious. I'm so gracious to have friends and family who want to bless me with these little figurines, and they know how much I love them, and they're all characters and movies and things like that that I really love and enjoy, so I really love it. So without further ado, I'm going to go through these and share with you the different characters and maybe how I got them, if I remember. I actually don't really remember all of them, but I want to share nonetheless. So the very first figurine that I ever got is a little bit of a blur to me for some reason. I know that for a fact it's between two, but I want to say that the very first figurine that I ever got was Jon Snow from the Game of Thrones series. Ta-da! And this was actually given to me by Alyssa, and most of these were actually gifted to me by Alyssa. She's a great friend, and I really appreciate her adding to my collection, and it's been a huge blessing. So yeah, this is Jon Snow. He's my favorite character from Game of Thrones. I don't watch that show anymore, but when I was watching it, I really loved Jon Snow and really connected with his character. So this was a really big surprise when she got me this one, and I just thought it was awesome and helped caused me to fall in love with these figurines, really. My alternative to who I believe my first figurine was none other than the legend himself, Harry Potter. I want to say this was my second one, but we'll just say it's my second one. So if you know me, I 150% love Harry Potter. I love the Harry Potter series, and Harry himself is like my favorite character. I really relate to Harry in a lot of ways, so it just seemed right to do this. I was Harry for Halloween one year, a couple years ago, and I just love Harry Potter, so this was amazing. Up next, we have Jon Snow's wolf, Ghost, from the Game of Thrones series, and Ghost was the only one in my memory that was kind of like almost albino looking. He has the red eyes, and I just love Jon Snow, so it was only natural to have his faithful companion in my collection as well. I love Ghost. Up next, one of my favorite Marvel anti-heroes is Deadpool, the master of sarcasm and fourth wall breaking. I believe Alyssa got me this shortly after we went to see Deadpool, and so it just seemed right to have him in my collection, and I absolutely love him. Also, just as a disclaimer, if you haven't noticed, they're all still in their boxes. I have never once taken them out. For collector's purposes, I just like how they look in their box. So much of me wants to take them out just to see what they are like, but I can't bring myself to do it. So they stay in their boxes, mint condition, never been touched, never been opened. Another one of my very favorite Marvel characters, and by far my favorite Avenger, is none other than Captain America himself. One of my friends, Javon, he's in another video that you can check out in the description, our Frozen t-shirt challenge. He calls me Cap, I call him Tony, and yeah, so we just love Marvel a lot. I love Marvel a lot, and Captain America is one of my all-time favorites. We have one of my favorite characters in all of Disney, and probably just in life in general, Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, the master of all. I'm obsessed with Jack, and I'll probably do a video one day on just the amount of merchandise that I have that is Jack themed, because I have way too much. But can you ever really have too much? I don't know. I love Jack. This was actually given to me by my brothers and sisters, and I'm really fortunate that they gave it to me because I love it. And I'm pretty sure he glows in the dark. I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like he's glowing right now in this room. So he's really awesome, and I had to have him. On the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. This one was given to me for Christmas. I actually got it in a Funko mystery box that my mom and dad got from Hot Topic, and it is the Oogie Boogie Funko Pop. And he's really awesome. He also glows in the dark. Sometimes in the night I wake up and he's glowing up on my bookshelf, which is kind of creepy, but I love it. Oogie is a great villain in Nightmare Before Christmas. He's one of the best villains in Disney, and I just think he's awesome, so I was really surprised when I got him. We're still in the Disney vein. This is one of my all-time favorite characters from just every time I see him, it makes me instantly go back to my childhood when I went to see this movie with my grandma, and so I just absolutely love this character, and he'll forever be a special part of my heart, and that's Stitch. Stitch is the weirdo in Disney, and he's just amazing. I mean, just look at him. I absolutely love him. So I felt it was only natural to welcome him to my collection. My friends know how much I love Stitch. He's one of my favorite Disney characters, and he's just a really great character in general. Up next, we have the Mad Hatter, one of my favorite characters from Disney lineage, from Alice in Wonderland. This one is actually from Alice Through the Looking Glass and was given to me by my friend Amanda. By the way, Amanda and Alyssa both started their own YouTube channels. I will put the link to their channels in the description box below so that you can subscribe to them and give them your love and support as well. But the Mad Hatter is one of my favorite characters. I call myself the Matt Hatter sometimes, so it just was fitting to add him to the collection. Something you might not know about me is that I am a writer. I actually have a published book called Unwanted. You can check it out on Amazon. I can post it in the description box below. Being a writer, I also love to read, and one of my favorite books is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. While I was reading this book, I was so fascinated, so interested, and so creeped out by the fantastic photographs that are woven throughout the story. And one of my favorite pictures, no, in fact, my favorite picture of all three books is the one of the twins. I love it, and I'll put it like right here so you can see what I'm talking about. I love the twins. They're not as important in the book as they were in the movie by Tim Burton, but just that picture, something about the aesthetic of that picture and my fascination with twins in general, I just absolutely love that. So when I got the twins from Miss Peregrine's Home, I was so excited. I absolutely love these guys. They're so awesome. I love their costume. I love their I don't know what it is about them. They're just awesome. I love them so much. I think that Ethan and Grayson Dolan should go as them for Halloween. I think that would be really awesome. It just makes sense. And they're just great characters. And in the movie, there's a fun twist with their abilities. And so I think that's really awesome to it. It's very fitting for who they are. So yes, I love the twins. They're so great. One of my all-time favorite video games is the Marvel vs. Capcom series. Unfortunately, with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I was a little bit disappointed, but that's a story for another day. Of that game, I was so excited to see some of the new characters that they did bring in, and two of those characters being Monster Hunter and Black Panther. From Black Panther, you can watch my Black Panther movie review if you'd like, and I still haven't posted my Monster Hunter World gameplay and review and discussions and yada yada yada. I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan, so to have the Monster Hunter girl with her great sword, it is just amazing. And then Black Panther looks so dope in his armor. I don't know if you can really see it because the light is going crazy today. But yeah, I absolutely love these two. I love that it's a dual pack, and they're just really great. I love the detail on them and the energy that they have. Really great. The very latest addition to my collection that I was gifted for my birthday is BB-8 from the newest Star Wars trilogy, and I love BB-8. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a great addition. And so Alyssa got this for me, and I absolutely love him. I think he's so cute, and yeah, I mean, what else can you really say? BB-8 is just awesome. So even though BB-8 is the latest addition, he's not the last one that I'm going to show you today. I have a very hard time picking favorites, even though in this video I've showed you some of my favorite characters from some of my favorite books, movies, and video games. I'm a very indecisive person. However, if I absolutely had to pick a favorite, I would have to say this Spider-Man Homecoming Funko is probably my favorite, I would have to say, because there's a couple things. One, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. Number two, Spider-Man Homecoming, as I've mentioned in a previous video, is the best Spider-Man in the Spider-Man movies, and that's a discussion for another day. You can fight me in the comments if you want, but I will make a separate video talking about this movie and why it is the way it is. And number three is that Tom Holland is one of my favorite actors, if not my favorite actor, and he is the best Spider-Man. So it's just, I just love everything about this figurine. The jacket that he has for the science club, the headphones when he's locked up in the military weapons unit, and then the suit, of course, underneath. I just love everything about this one. It's absolutely great, and it's probably my favorite one. Those are my big Pop figures that I have, but I was also given some of the keychain ones, so I'm going to show those as well. The very first keychain Pop figurine that I ever got was from that same Funko mystery box that I got Oogie Boogie, and it is the Sally, and I think she's so cute. I just absolutely love her, and again, she glows in the dark as well. So for me, I just absolutely have a wonderful night sometimes waking up and there's just glowing Nightmare Before Christmas characters on my shelf. But she's awesome. My mom and dad got this for me and I just love her. One of my favorite DC villains is Harley Quinn. This one was given to me by one of my best friends, Andrew, and I did take her out of the box. She's the only one that I've ever taken out of the box. She was on my backpack for a while, but Harley Quinn is great. She's fantastic. This is from the Suicide Squad movie, and she's just fantastic. How can you not love Harley? I think this is amazing. Not only do I have a Jack Skellington big figurine, but I also have a keychain Jack. He is 100% fantastic. I'm not sure if he glows in the dark. I've never noticed, but he just is great. And if I could take him, if I could bring myself to taking him out of the box, I would 100% put him on my backpack because I love Jack Skellington. And again, he's not the only duplicate that I have. I have a big Stitch, and I also have a Stitch keychain one. And this Stitch is actually different though because he has a different pose. I don't know if you remember the other one. I'll grab it. This Stitch is kind of sideways. This Stitch kind of is claws facing forward. What could be better than that? And last but not least, this one made me crack up because I actually got this for Christmas from Melissa. And at first I was like, I don't get it. And then I got the joke. This is kind of one of our inside jokes that I'm not gonna share, but the last one that I have as a keychain, I only have the 5. Yeah, I only have the 5, is Sailor Moon. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you about this at all because you just wouldn't get it. But Sailor Moon, she's cute, you know. Might as well have her. Well guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my Funko Pop collection video today. This is all that I have as of today, March 2nd. So I hope to expand on this collection. Maybe if you really enjoyed this, I'll do an update in the future with what new ones I've gotten and how it's grown over the next couple of months. Do me a huge favor, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below what your favorite Funko Pop figurine is. If you don't have any of your own, which one of mine is your favorite? Or if you're feeling fancy, you can leave both comments. Leave your favorite that you have and leave your favorite of mine. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, but like today, sometimes I put out extra and bonus videos throughout the week, so you don't want to miss out. That's why you need to hit that bell icon right next to the subscribe button so that you can be in the know all the time. If you don't have any Funko Pop figurines, ask yourself why. They're awesome. They're great gifts. They're great for your bedroom shelf, whatever, your game room. At least get one. Get your favorite character from a movie, from a book, from a video game, whatever it may be. Well guys, until next time, I will see you really, really soon.